Setting it up now. We are live.
Okay. All right. I think we are live. So everyone come on in. Hello to everyone on Facebook. Give everyone 1 minute here. So if you are new to this program, this is What's the Tea. We do this every single Tuesday. Normally it's at 1 p.m. But starting next week, we're going to move it back to 2 p.m. just to let everyone know it'll be a different time, different tea, but we'll be in the same place here on Facebook. So everyone grab your tea. I've got my mug right here. And let us know in the comments what you're drinking.
On
And
monster mode, Zach.
we are here with Brittany. We're so lucky to have her. So thank you, Brittany, for being here with us today.
Thanks for having me. I'm doing my part in sharing our Facebook, hopefully to share to all my groups that I'm in. But hi, everybody. Like you'll know in the description here, it's Gala, which means it's monster time for me. We're in full drive over here. What do you have in your cup there, Zach?
I have just basic green tea. I forget the name of it. I don't put anything in my tea. I'm a plain tea drinker.
Yeah, because Celeste is the one that always has her honey in it instead of her sugar. She's sweet enough already. Oh man.
So we got through a little bit. Were you able to share everything?
I'm sharing away and we can keep on going.
Awesome.
Yep, we can get started.
You started giving the secret away, so we're here to talk about Gala, which is our Keeping Dreams Alive annual fundraiser. When I first heard Gala a few years back, I did not know what that meant. So Brittany, can you start us off? Let us know, what is Gala?
So it's our flagship fundraiser, and you can hear the term a lot throughout the community of giving and philanthropy. It's a lot of people's big fundraiser, and here we call it Keeping Dreams Alive because that's our goal, is to keep the dream alive for all of our clients. One of my first years, they actually asked the clients about what their dreams are, and we might think of taking a step out of it, to live in this house or something, and some of the kids just wanted to not be suspended from school anymore, or be able to safely pay the rent and keep them safe and get a massage, something small, or get your nails done. Those little things that can be very much taken for granted are what the dreams of some of our clients are. So we like to keep that going. This year's theme is our roaring 20s, because we are in the 20s, even though a lot of us would like to be in 2021 already, because it's been a year. So what it usually looks like is in May, it's always the first Saturday of May, we host a big party to go through and raise lots and lots of money to keep the dream alive, but also to be together with our supporters and the people that make what we do possible. So it goes through, and would have been at Olympia Fields Country Club. We had sent out our invitations I think the second week of March. So it goes through and just invites you, lets you know about who our sponsors are. We would have a delicious dinner, and it was going to be a nice plated dinner. Usually we have a walk around or a buffet style. It was going to be plated in honor of our 40th anniversary. So you would have been able to pick your poison, so say. And there's always fun to be able to look and see all of the silent auction items, even if it is virtual bidding. That touch and feel does a little something there to see what's in the baskets and making those kind of fun things up. We would have grand raffle prizes, which is fun to be able to pull in front of people and see the excitement of the winner, and even fun in games. Last year we did a ring toss onto wine and spirits, which was, so if you landed the ring, you got that bottle, which was pretty cool and pretty fun. So it's definitely a little bit different this year. And we're kind of seeing where it goes.
So before we get into what's going to happen with it this year, did you say how long has this been going on for?
So it's our 40th anniversary, but actually during the beginning of the pandemic, I was doing a little digging through our archives, so to say, and I found this. I'm going to block my face for just a second so you can see it. It was actually, this was the very first one. It was 1987 that they did the first one. And it says right down here, if you can't be there, watch the concert at a stay-at-home party or at a local home or restaurant. So
Wow.
in essence, in 87, it was a virtual gala. So we'll be here at admin for it this year. But history-wise, we're doing something that was kind of already done before, which is pretty cool.
That's amazing. I would have never guessed, just like
No.
we would have never guessed how much the 20s would be roaring already. So
Really. I mean, and they had a jazz, so they used to call it Fest. So sometimes around the office at Harwood, we call it Fest Week. But it's evolved over the years, and that's why it's Keeping Dreams Live Gala. But this first one was a jazz festival. So they did have the musicians at Olympia Fields Country Club, and the people that were there were able to see it live, but they were also able to tune in on the radio station and local cable stations back in 87. So I think it's pretty cool.
that is, and the whole keeping dreams alive. I don't know if I've heard that before. That's such a perspective shift when you hear like what clients want as their dream. So that was really something.
It's pretty impactful.
So we kind of have been alluding to it. What's happening this year with the gala?
So one of my personal favorites is being able to sit down at the table, have dinner with the fellow supporters, hear the stories about how people got into it. And one of the things that we always connect over is food. So we actually I enlisted one of a local chef. His name is Tim Dudek. He is here in Homewood, but he made us a full menu and recipes for all of them. So there's different options depending on what somebody wants. It will be sent out on our constant contact, which is our mailing list, as well as on social media. So everybody will be able to get it tomorrow. But I mean, just the sound of it. I don't know if you had lunch or not, Zach, but artichoke parmesan and olive crostini for a appetizer. There's 3 appetizers, 3 entrees, and a dessert option. So really something from everybody. We'll also have a little intro the night before virtual gala Thursday night with the chef to have him talk about the ideas, decision making, and making the menu and recipes. So that's something to look forward to. So even if we can't sit down together, we'll be able to, in spirit, kind of have the meal together on Friday night for the virtual gala. So silent auction is open now. It actually opened on the 26th, which was Saturday, but it all comes to an end on October 2nd. So that's when we would have been in person once we changed on the drop of a dime to being a virtual event. It was actually supposed to be moved to October 2nd at Olympia Fields Country Club. So what we're going to be doing that way is we're going to have a Facebook Live. We're also going to stream it on YouTube Live so that if you don't have Facebook, it's not a problem. And everybody will be able to actively be involved in the actual program. So it'll be about a half hour. We'll ask everybody to tune in at 5:30 on Friday. We'll hear from ready? Val Warner, so from Windy City Live, who graciously had us on for October last year for Domestic Violence Awareness Month on Windy City Live. It was the first time she ever actually disclosed publicly on TV that she was a survivor. So we sincerely appreciate the strength she had to share that story. And she was an advisory board member for us for many years, and she's a big advocate for domestic violence awareness. So she's going to be our little MC to get us started for the evening. You'll hear from your friendly neighborhood executive director, Jenny. And we'll have our vice president of the board, Jeffrey. We'll hear some content from clients about the impact that we've made in their lives. And then we'll actually have what we call our mission moment about what your dollar can do for the clients that are in our programs.
Awesome. Now, I'm always curious. That's all exciting. I'm a little biased. I want to know what's in the auction. What can we win?
A lot. So I grabbed some before we got onto the tea. This is $185 worth of lottery tickets, scratch off lottery tickets. So I couldn't even put a value amount on this. This is priceless right here because there's no telling what is inside of this. I think the bid was up to like 110 right now. It's only in $5 increments. So lucky winner could be anybody, but I think this has my name on it. I won't slide that I'm the highest bidder right now. So yes, bid, but if you win, can you share it a little bit? I have a foursome for golf to Lincolnshire Golf Course in Crete. And I know there's some definite golfers around. Zach, I don't think I'm in the running for these. AirPods. There's been a bidding war going on these, and I don't think that I can financially afford it. But they're sealed. Like they're completely sealed, guys. Factory sealed. They're ready to come to your home. And this beauty, among others, we have a lot of purses. I know that this would go great with your eyes, Zach, but it goes great with my dress right now. And it's a little golden glamour online. And then, of course, the benches, Zach. Benches.
I don't want to beat you to the question. Do you
don't want to
have a favorite bench?
It's hiding behind my awesome background at the moment, but it's our bench. Here with South Suburban Family Shelter, we believe change is possible. So the inspiration behind our bench was just that just like the seasons, people can change. So throughout the back of it, it shows the different seasons changing across a tree and what that looks like. Change is completely possible for everybody. So we want to make sure that they know that and that it's okay that things look different and things evolve. But let's flip it back to you, Zach. Do you have a favorite bench?
I do have a favorite bench. I love the Melody Mart bench. I think it says sing, sit, and celebrate. And I take guitar over there. They're a great business they've got over there. So who doesn't love music? It's one of those human universals we all share. So that's the one I like the most.
I think it's definitely even brought us together throughout the pandemic, is being able to virtually, or however it may look, still enjoy music while being safe and separate.
Yeah, just like us. Just because we're inside doesn't mean we're gonna not share music and not do our gala. Exactly.
I completely just forgot such an important part of our program for Friday is we will be, so just to give a little background, we have what was called the Community Champion Award, and it had been always given to somebody that was an advocate for domestic violence and shining the light and just really making this community better. And after the passing of one of our founding mothers last year, Diane Kessler, the board here made the decision and voted to rename it Diane Kessler, since she is and always will be one of our biggest champions. We wanted to find a way to honor her memory and legacy. She's the one that had the kitchen table right over there. Actually, it's our founding table. It was in her dining room. So we took that opportunity to rename it the Diane Kessler Community Champion Award, which is really exciting. And so it's the inaugural presentation. It'll be going to one of our other founding organizations that helped found us, which was National Council of Jewish Women, the South Cook section. Goodness gracious, that's a mouthful. They call themselves NCJW. And we're really privileged and honored. They did help find us 40 years ago, but they are still a regular supporter of the agency and what we do, and constantly working to make the community at large a better place.
Awesome. Love that decision.
And
right.
I will think I have a teaser coming up Thursday on social media of the actual award that people will be able to see in that night of. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
So was there anything else about Gala do you wanted to mention before we talk about maybe what's going on the rest of this month?
There's always just so much about Gala, and I really hope that everyone is able to tune in. We do have some sponsors that I do want to mention. There's a lot of them that are out there, but Tito's came back as our Keeping Dreams Alive sponsor. We have Fifth Third Bank, MB is with them. Sorry. Kessler Cosman family. We have so many amazing sponsors, and we couldn't do what we do without them. And so those monetary donations go such a far way. But right before I got on, we were actually, for the donation, I keep watching the little thermometer because we're looking to hopefully raise $20,000 by Friday, we were at about almost $8,000 right before I got on here. So a few days, that auction's going well. So it's pretty cool.
Awesome. So what else do we have going on for October? I don't want to spill all the tea about DVAM because we're still in September, but what can we look forward to?
It's close. So to give you guys a little bit of history, we usually on the 1st of October have a vigil. With Gala being on Friday, we are not specifically doing that this year, but that's kind of going to be our kickoff on Friday to Domestic Violence Awareness Month. But there's still purple light bulbs available for purchase. They are going to be $5 each this year. We ask that everyone grab a light bulb from us here at administration. They can shoot me an email, and I'll be happy to coordinate the purchase with that. And so that's a way to show outside your home that you want to shine a light on domestic violence. And also we have these fun little cards. We made these last year, and we have volunteers that make ribbons for us and do a little, it's on a pin. On the back of the card is actually 31 different ways that somebody can be the change. So we love to pass these out to every single person. Not being in person makes it a little bit challenging this year. So we've actually partnered up with local banks that are going to be giving out slips that have some facts about domestic violence awareness and how people can make a difference. But additionally, I'm in the works of making a 31 Ways of Change calendar that is going on our website. We'll be sending it out in emails. There's always something somebody can do to make this world a better place, and it doesn't have to be big. What are some of the favorite? Take a break and have some fun. Like, that makes a difference in the world, to let out some of that stress that you carry. That's all about what we're doing and making this world a violence-free place. So yeah, just kind of starting that conversation, inviting you guys to have a conversation with the kids for age appropriate, a DV 101. Doing all of those small steps is going to lead us to that world free from violence. We also actually have a virtually tabling event scheduled, which is it feels weird for me. I think it'll be my first time really doing with a partnership of agencies, talking with constituents and individuals about what we do as an agency, just virtually. And that's something that we do to hand out our information and bring that awareness piece. So I'm looking forward to that. That's actually with one of our Purple partners, the VA, located in Chicago.
Awesome. Well, thanks for the update. We maybe have some more upcoming information for you, so stay tuned on Facebook for that. I'm going to ask Angie to see if we have any questions right now before we go any further.
Hi,
How are we looking
everyone. As of right now, the one question we do have is, Brittany, you look so beautiful. Where did you get that dress from?
I've had this dress forever. I don't even know. It has a pocket, and there's a pocket right here though. And who doesn't love pockets? Us girls live for that. But I don't really remember. I got it from my closet this morning. I'm not gonna lie. I'm in my
As of
sparkle.
right now, we have another question that just came in. It said, how can we watch the gala?
So we're going to be going through and getting this information to you as many ways as possible. So there's a couple ways that you can sign up. You can go to our website, which is ssfs1.org. So Frank, the number 1.org. You scroll all the way to the bottom, you can sign up for our newsletter. That puts you into our constant contact mailing list, which that information, so the menu will be going out tomorrow, the information right before the event on Friday. Follow us on all social media so that you see the notification when we go live. So just like you did right now to see this, you'll be able to turn on the notifications and hang out with us for the presentation. We will be going through if you signed up on our Bidding for Good website with where our silent auction is, I'm in the works of being able to send out text notifications. So I'll be able to send out a text notification with the specific link to join either on Facebook or YouTube, whichever you desire, as well as putting it in the description. It's going to be same place, different tea, different time on Friday.
Awesome for that information. We have actually another question. So if people do win an auction item, what is the after auction process? So how do they pick up their auction prizes?
So you will be in direct communication with me on what that's going to look like. So we want to make sure everybody stays as safe as possible. So I want to work specifically with each donor about what works best. If it works that you guys want it shipped to you, we will ask that you pay that shipping cost, but we'll be happy to ship it out to you. If it is shipping applicable, there's some little disclaimers in some of the items, like I can't unfortunately ship a bench to you, just logistically it's not in the cards over here. But and liquor and wine, we're not shipping. So I'm happy to work with you and see how that is going to work for you, for your time schedule and ours. I'd love to be able to just drop it off or see if any of our volunteers are available to drop them off on your porch, because we process all of the payments on our back end here.
Awesome. Thank you for that. We have a few more questions coming in. So we have another question. Can I just donate money instead of buying auction items? And if so, how can I do this?
A couple ways, as always. I have it as easy as possible for you. So on our Bidding for Good site, which I'm hoping is in the comments as well, if not, I will put it in there right afterwards. You can actually go, there's a donate now section with different dollar amounts. You can click other if one of those dollar amounts don't work for you. Every single amount of money goes such a long way here at our organization. So we really appreciate all of your support. So you can do that. Or when you're in the all items, if I do quotes one more time, but you go into the all items, and I've actually put in different dollar amounts and what that does for you. So for example, that $25 donation is going to get you an hour of age. There's going to allow us to give 1 hour of a age appropriate presentation out in our community and schools. So I think you guys know what that one means. And that's for our community education and their prevention department, giving those age appropriate presentations. $50 is going to give us a DV 101 out in our community where we can advocate and educate for a world free from violence. And it goes all the way up to $1,000 about what that money gets you. And then, as always, even after the gala, you can give us at ssfs1.org. There's a nice little purple donate now button in the top right hand corner. And we always can appreciate that support. We even have a monthly donor campaign going on right now. We are looking for 40 monthly donors for our 40th anniversary. And I think we're almost halfway there.
Well, that's amazing to know, and great job with that. So this one is one of my favorite questions. I don't know why, but it says, will there be a night of hashtag, because they still want to post their pictures from home, they're still dressing up, and they want to show their stuff. So what's going on with that?
A hashtag we always use for the gala is Keeping Dreams Alive. That way we can see it going throughout the years of what everyone does when they're using that hashtag, but also KDA 2020 is another hashtag that's available. And even if you ever going through around Homewood, there's a hashtag Explore Homewood. You can always see what's going on and a different way of getting your tea around town. We use that one for all of our postings just to keep everybody informed.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And that is all the questions that I have for you all as of now.
Awesome. Thank you, Angie. That was her first time on there, and she was perfect.
Thanks for helping me, Zach.
Good job, Angie.
Okay, so I want to bring it back to Brittany. Thank you for answering all those questions. I didn't have to do much work on that.
I know. Where were all the questions for you this time?
I will be back on the program if you have more questions.
All right.
I promise. Brittany, was there anything else you wanted to share while we got everyone here on Facebook?
Thanks to just everybody that's made this possible. We did a lot of groundwork when we thought it was originally going to be on May 2nd. Thanks to my teamwork and team member, Rachel, who's probably going to roll her eyes at me right now. She's across the room. Rachel's done a phenomenal job in everything. Our director, Chris, is been amazing. And I don't think we could be doing any of this without her and the rest of the team. So really, thank you just to everybody. Thanks to the T team, our ED, Emily, my coworker. I can't name everybody in this organization, but everybody makes this possible and to help keep the dreams alive for our clients. So we really appreciate all of you.
Awesome. Well, thanks for sharing the tea with everyone. So quick reminder, 2 p.m. next week. It'll be a different tea, different time in the same place. Please comment, like, share it with everyone you know, and hope to look forward to seeing everyone at the gala. We've got an amazing group of speakers lined up and much more. So thanks everyone for being here today.
Bye.
Bye.